back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. This one's located on the defending spawn of Erlenberg Assault, and it's under the command of killeurdu54 of the BOXIN clan. Now, if I sound a bit hoarse, it's probably because I'm not 100% today, a bit under the weather, but I thought this replay deserved to be done, and, well, it's an assault game, 10 minutes long. Killeurdu's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, and this was a replay that took place was the before the Arty nerf, and so it's got the full power of the M44. He's got a 15-second reload. In fact, actually, I think it's showing 16 seconds, but he's not using premium consumables. And 550 alpha on his shots. First shot on the Skoda stuns him, but doesn't do any damage. Now, it's a Tier 6 game with Tier 4 tanks in it, and it's probably going to be fast and furious because it's only 10 minutes long. T28E with the F30 gun rounds out. Oh, wipeout! That one must have penetrated the side of that T28 and it went straight through and wiped him out completely. Okay, he's looking around for another target. Right up on the other side of the battlefield, we've got an M5A1 Stuart attacking our Su-76, and oh, the Su-76 just died. Rounds out. When he splashes the M5A1 Stuart, but nobody's gone up there to deal with him. There's a KV-1S and an M37 nearby, but okay, there's a few tanks in the town. Going for the Churchill 7, rounds out. That one lands right in front of him for 105. It's 550 alpha, as I said, 39mm of penetration, and a 7-meter blast radius. M10 RBFM or Churchill. I'd go for the M10. It's thinner armor, 12.75 millimeters. Oh, penetration! And he wipes out the M10. Okay, we've got another M10 now, down near the castle. Dialing in, and he dies before we can get a shot off. Oh, we've got a bunch of enemy tanks here together. Let's fire one into there. Oh, and he hits the P2640 on the front plate. Makes a nice little mark there. And now we've got a T28 now. And very, very thin armor on those tanks. But he hides himself, almost like he knows the shell's coming. Having a quick look above to see where they are. Well, it's a good try. And somebody is capping. No, it's the M5A1 Stuart. He's just come down from where he was, and he's making a quick run by, and he might spot us actually. Trying to line up a shot on him. Yep, we have been spotted. He had a good shot there to try and get him. There's 2 enemy Arty, so he does need to move in order to get into cover. He's decided to go down near the waterline. You have to be careful because it drops off rather steeply down there. Oh! And he splashes the M5A1 Stuart to death. I just noticed one of our light tanks has gone and drowned himself in the river. Okay, we've got a Hetzer. We know he's there. Rounds out. And now he's dead. And that's his 4th kill. Okay, 14 TP in the town. Let's go to T25. Our Matilda's gone for a bath. 14 TP trying to get a shot. Rounds out. Splashes the 14 TP and wounds him. Oh, Matilda, look behind you. There's a Churchill 7. And unfortunately, he doesn't look behind him, but I think we're going to have a go at the Churchill 7. Rounds out. Yep, that's a hit. Well, this is not going so well. There's only 3 left on our team, and there's 8 on the enemy team. Fires at Churchill 7. And we've been spotted again. We're going to have to get into cover. The enemy Arty's an AMX-13 F3 and a Sturmpanzer Spy. Now, the Sturmpanzer Spy might have difficulty trying to hit us. He's got a very short range, but the AMX-13 F3 just fired at us and hit the water where we were. A shell definitely landed behind us. Oh, and he gets the P26 with a hastily aimed shot. But he gets it. There's 2 enemies in the cap area, a Wolverine and a 14 TP. He's dialing in on the Wolverine. That's a kill. That's his top gun. But now we've got to contend with the 14 TP, and the Sturmpanzer's now trying to kill us. And we get hit by the 14 TP. Now come up, steady your aim, get it steady, hold it. Yes! Shotgun! That was perfect. And now it's 3 versus 4, and 2 of the enemy are Arty. Okay, the Skoda T25 sitting in the gap. We're loaded. Grabs out. That's a splash kill. That's a Radley Walters as well. Wow. This game is certainly very, very exciting. Now, there's only that Churchill 7 left on the enemy team. Our team's got the KV-1S, the M10 RBFM. The Sturmpanzer Spy has just been spotted crossing the field. Rounds out. And he gets him! That's his 9th. He could actually get a Pulse Medal now. It's possible. Now, the question is, where are the others? The Churchill 7 was last seen on the other side of the battlefield. The M10's decided to go down south and see if you can spot the Arty. At this point, of course, they know that he was seen in this area, so the enemy Arty, the AMX-13 F3AM, might decide to fire at some of the bushes. And he's decided to go away and hide. That's probably the right decision at this point. He just needs to stay in sight of the cap area, because you never know. Well, he's decided to go across the island. Never seen that done on this sort of game before, but, well, I suppose. There's the Churchill, and he's very low on hit points. Oh, we just killed our KV-1S. And we fired a snap in, but he's going to start capping now, and there's still more than enough time for him to cap out. So we're going to have to come all the way back, because the M10's all the way down the other end of the map, and he's going to have to get all the way back if he's going to show us where those enemy are. Either that, or killeurdu is going to have to try and blind fire into the bushes. Rounds out. No, there was nobody in there, but that's where I would expect them to be, in those trees that have been felled. It's the most likely place for an enemy tank to hide. Just go to the nearest foliage. How about there? No. He needs to get as close as he can without getting spotted. That Churchill 7's the real problem, because he might actually see us. And now there's 2 in the cap, so the AMX-13 F3's in there. And we've only got 11 seconds left, and the M10 is still on the way. So this shot has to count. Oh, it did! He not only reset the cap, he got the Churchill 7. Oh my god, he's won the game for his team with that shot alone. He reset it, they were about to win. And we now need to know where the AMX-13 F3 is. He's either in that bush over there. We could try firing in that direction, but he might be over in the other bushes. He's waiting for the M10 to get close enough. That M10 should never have gone as far south as he did, but he was looking for the enemy Arty. And the moment the enemy Arty showed up in the cap, he should have turned tail and run back here as quickly as he could. Where is the AMX-13? There he is! Jams out. Ooh, big hit. 232, and he's killed. And there's only 2 seconds left on the clock. What I should have noted more importantly was that, yes, he did win the game because they ran out of time and all the enemy were killed, but there was something else that was very special about that clock running out, and of course that last kill, because that was a Paul's Medal winning game. He got an ace tanker out of that game, not the first one he's had them before. He also got a Reaper badge for getting at least 3 enemy kills with consecutive shots, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He managed to get 29, and he also got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle, a Paul's medal for killing 10 enemy vehicles, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and on top of that he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And look at the win rate on that one, 8,106. Super Unicum and quite a bit more, even though it was a tier 6 game with tier 4 tanks in it. Amazing. In fact, you have to scroll the page in order to see all the targets that he struck during that game. Very well done. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he's top of the table with 2,550 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Skoda T25 on the enemy team with 2,235. So it wasn't a foregone conclusion that he would get the high caliber, because somebody was very close. Even the M10 RBFM was close with 2,100 hit points, and he also managed to pick up a Confederate and a tank sniper through that game. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those with 10. 3 kills went to the Churchill 7 and the P2640. And when it came to base XP, killeurdu got that one as well with 1,285. The next highest being the M10 RBFM with 1,135. And the highest after that, well, surprisingly, was the Skoda T25 on the enemy team with 677. So he did play very well for a losing player. But that M10 also did play very well. I suspect both of these players were ace tankers. Well, the M10 was an ace tanker because he did so well on the base XP. Killeurdu fired 23 rounds in that game, got 9 direct hits on the enemy and 2 penetrations. Now, I suspect that the T28E with the F30 gun was one of those pens. It wasn't, actually, surprisingly, but the M10 RBFM, that definitely was. Yes, 361 hit points off just 1 hit. He probably penetrated them, one of the other tanks in the game, looking to see which one it was, and it's not particularly obvious. Maybe it was the Wolverine. Was it the Wolverine? Oh, it was the 14 TP, the one he shotgunned very close. In fact, he got 417 hit points off that penetration shot right in his face. So that was the one he also penetrated. He also got 18 splashes on the enemy, 2,550 hit points of damage, of which 1,671 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration. That was from the 14 TP. And he also got 1 hit by way of splash damage as well. Yes, the enemy RT did try to get him. Couldn't, but tried. 12 enemy vehicles were damaged, 10 were killed, 68 hit points of stun assist off 10 stuns, and he got 62 defense points when he killed the Churchill 7 in the cap. He must have wounded the Churchill 7 fairly badly before. He did get 2 hits on the guy previously, and I think he badly wounded the guy. And so when he did actually hit him while he was in the cap with that blind shot, he managed to finish him off, even if it was only a near miss or a splash. But he didn't get enough to get the defender. He was just 8 capture points below the necessary level for the defender medal. 28,419 credits on a free-to-play account, 65,000 for completing a mission. 93,419 credits altogether, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 81,136 credits profit. He got 1,285 base XP times 5 for the first victory, took away 6,425 experience points altogether. Yes, he says one of these rare 10 kill games in the M44 saving the day. Well, very rare games now because, of course, since Wargaming has nerfed the M44 out of existence, it's very, very unlikely you'll ever see an M44 score a Pools medal, let alone get as much damage as killeurdu did in this game. So well done to killeurdu. That was a really nice game, the last hurrah of the M44, and congratulations for saving your team with that miraculous shot, the blind kill of the Churchill 7 right at the end. The enemy was about to win, and yeah, he saved the day. Well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.